Hey, Youngstown Click. I am here in downtown Youngstown watching these guys practice football. There is a team. I don't know if you guys knew that Youngstown has its own football team that has recently gotten together, and there are 45 guys behind me practicing football right now for this team and this league. I'm finding so much about it, and I want to introduce it to you because they're about to have their first game. There's going to be 7 games in this season, and then next season, if this sounds like something that you want to be a part of, you could actually join. It's anywhere from 18 and over that you could actually join. So you high school players, football or college players, why sit around and watch TV when you could actually join and continue playing the game that you love? But I want to introduce you to the guy who actually put this all back together. It's a very historic story that Youngstown has always had a football team or like semi-professional teams. I'm just learning about it. It's so fascinating. But let me turn this around and introduce you to the guys behind it all, okay? So, all right, guys. Hi. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I have been so enjoying hearing the story behind what you have going on here. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell them a little bit about this team. Absolutely. And how it got started.
Hi, my name's John Galbraith. I'm the president of the Youngstown Patricians football team. So to give a little bit of background of the Youngstown Patricians, Youngstown had a semi-pro team that was formed in 1911 by Father Charles Martin that formed a club called the Patrician Club. And that club consisted of a baseball team and a football team.
Wow.
Well, the football team, however, ended up
doing a little bit better.
Doing a little bit better. So they ended up becoming professional.
Wow.
So prior to the NFL, in 1911 they started. So they were playing other teams like the Canton Bulldogs, Massillon Tigers, different teams around the area. There was another team called the Portsmouth Spartans,
wow.
Which right now that same team relocated and they are now called the Detroit Lions.
Come on.
So in 1915, the Youngstown Patricians ended up winning the World Championship, Pro Championship prior to the NFL.
Wow.
So throughout those years, they played formidable teams like the Canton, the Canton Bulldogs, like I said. And one of those players on that team for the Canton team was a guy named Jim Thorpe. So a kind of interesting story.
Wow.
Jim Thorpe ended up kicking a field goal to beat our beloved Youngstown Patricians.
I love it. Right? You said where Ardora Park used to be.
Yes.
Yeah, right in our neighborhood, right in our city.
So
yeah.
A lot of people don't know that Ardora Park once held a minor league stadium, and it was primarily used for baseball. We had a minor league baseball team that played there, also the Youngstown Patricians also called that their home field as well.
Amazing.
So just to fast forward and everything, I've been involved in high school coaching throughout my tenure here. For the past 20 years, I've been at Cardinal Mooney High School, Youngstown East, Youngstown Christian, Valley Christian, Austin Tom Fitch, and Warren Harding.
Man, experienced. You were the guy to lead this, man.
So played a little semi-pro ball. After some of the players that I've coached graduated, came up to me. They knew I played some semi-pro. Asked me if I can bring back a team. Fast forward, I ended up meeting a gentleman named Edward Bernardo. He is basically the reason why I know about the Youngstown Patricians. My father was a member of St. Patrick's Church. Came home one day with a Patrician shirt on. I asked my dad what that was. He told me the backstory. I found it fascinating.
And here you?
Went on to Facebook site where Mr. Edward Bernardo had a Facebook page dedicated to the Youngstown Patricians. Made a contact with them, said, hey, what do you think about bringing this team back?
Wow, that is
got
incredible.
From the diocese.
And it's been a nonprofit team all these years, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So in 1925.
Okay.
1925 or 19. Oh, geez, what year did I say?
1911. No.
They formed in 1911.
Okay.
Won a world championship in 1915 and 1922, I believe.
Wow.
They ended up folding.
Got it. Okay, but they had gotten accepted into the NFL.
Yeah, so there was documents formed that they had documents formed being ready to be accepted the NFL, and 6 months after that, or prior to that, it
folded, it fell apart. Okay, and so then it kind of sat for a long time,
It sat over 100 years, correct.
Wow, and then here we are today.
Yep.
And I was saying, you guys, this is so cool to see, because these are guys over the age of 18. Some of them beginners, some of them have played in school, but I mean, literally they answered the call, and they've been running like young kids out there. I mean, it's just amazing to see. Like, guys don't lose the love of sports just because they graduate from school, and so to give them this opportunity is so cool to see. And guys, I'm going to show you a little bit of their practice a little bit up close here after we get some more details. So, all right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Tyler Oridi. I am the public relations manager for the Youngstown Patricians, this iteration of the Youngstown Patricians.
Nice.
So I do a little bit of everything. Do mostly social media stuff.
Okay.
I've gotten out to some contacts in the media, and have done interviews or conducted interviews with some people in the media, and just trying to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and get the word out there, spread the word and everything.
Got to spread the word. It's very important.
Absolutely. So basically, people could follow you on Facebook and stuff. So to follow, like, to learn about where the teams are and stuff. You guys are going to have your first team here at Jackson Milton Stadium, right?
Correct.
Okay, and how much is it to get in?
So, our tickets are $10. $10 to get in.
Okay.
Just walking at the door.
And you guys. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
You guys are a nonprofit, so this is like helping. When they buy tickets, they're actually helping a nonprofit. They're helping support other causes. You guys were saying about some of the other causes and organizations that you guys have already donated to, but you're constantly raising money through ticket sales and through donors and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Concessions as well.
Concessions. Okay. Yeah.
So during our games, we'll have a concession stand going, and that's another way that you can contribute directly to our cause. Something else that we could also use is sponsorships. We've been trying to get some sponsorships for our team.
Do you guys have jerseys yet?
We do have jerseys.
Okay.
Yeah. So our first game, we're actually going to be having a throwback game to honor the original Patricians. And during that throwback game, our players will be wearing the same type of jerseys that the teams wore in 1911 to 1920. So
speaking of that, can you show us what you have in your hand there so we can see?
So this is a portrait that guess he's world-renowned artist and local guy, Ray Simon, created for the Patricians in 2015 when Mr. Ed Bernardo brought back to life
Wow. So you're going to be throwing back to those outfits.
These original outfits.
Love that so much. Oh, my goodness. Now, you said you guys have 45 people on your team right now.
Correct.
Okay. 45 people, and the max that you could have on a team is how many?
55.
55. Okay, so there's still room for growth for next season, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's amazing. So what does it take to sign up? If somebody says, "Hey, I'm in for next season," what does that look like?
All you have to really do is show up for one of our practices. If you show enough dedication, if you take this seriously, we'll welcome you onto the team. And then just pay your jersey fee, and you're part of the team.
That's amazing. What have you guys heard from these guys? The feedback. Have you heard feedback from them after they've gotten to be a part of this? And how long have you been already practicing, getting ready for the season?
Oh, wow. Feedback from our players has been really good. Being around, the high school area for a while.
Yeah.
I've known quite a few of these guys. So they're happy just to have another opportunity to continue playing and playing for a team that's rich in tradition. Right now, we are considered I think technically we're the second oldest team in the United States.
Amazing.
The oldest team is based out of New York, and they were formed in 1898, believe it or not.
Really? So we're
Correct.
The second?
We're the second.
Now, are you going to ever be playing against that team?
Interesting. So I was in contact with their president. We're trying to set something up where
Fantastic. That's amazing. So much history, so relatable. I mean, there is not much. People always say, how do you make friends as adults? What do you do? Other than just all the same thing. So the fact that you had this vision and that you're offering this opportunity is so cool, and so like it makes my heart so happy. Super excited about that. So what about you? Were you a football player?
I was not.
You were not. Okay, you're
I've just been a fan from the sidelines. And,
I love it. And so you're lending your your skills. You do video and photos and stuff, and they could find that. Is there a website too, or just a Facebook page?
We do have a website.
Okay.
If you search Youngstown Patricians in Google, it'll pop right up. It'll be like one of the first and second result that you'll find.
Amazing.
We are on Facebook as well.
Okay.
And Instagram as well. Youngstown Patricians. Just search for us on there, and you'll find us. That's really my main passion is media. My main goal is to do stuff in the media, whether it's actually my main focus is meteorology, so I'm kind of trying to work towards that.
Look at that. Okay, so did you know it was going to rain today? No.
Yes, I did. Unfortunately, it seems like we've had not so great weather. I don't mind the rain, but it's the rain and the cold that just kind of like, it's like why? But anyway,
I love it.
That's beside the fact, but this has been a great opportunity for me because I've been trying to get my foot in the door.
Yeah.
Somewhere to do what I've got my degrees for. Yeah,
absolutely.
what I got. And this was a fantastic opportunity that I just had to jump on. And it's
absolutely. So people would be seeing you at the different games and the different events and stuff. Do you guys because you'll be doing photos and videos and covering all that stuff, right? Do you guys do any fundraisers throughout the year?
We do. So we have a couple that are going to be lined up towards this year. During the middle of the summer after actually our season ends.
Okay.
So we're probably gonna have like a car wash, some spaghetti dinners, things of that nature.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
I love it. Very, very cool. All right. So how old is your oldest player that you have right now?
35 years old, I believe, and his name is David Pringle. He is a Warren Harding grad.
Okay, all right. I love it. He still got his stuff on the field. I've been watching how fast they're moving, man. I don't know if I could run that fast and for that distance. All right, so is there anything else that that we should know about, the Youngstown Click should know about the team, what you guys have going on here? I'm excited. I'm sure that they will be, to know that Youngstown has a team. There's so much greatness, and sometimes we think it's part of the past, but to see it moving forward makes my heart so happy. So thank you guys both for the work that you put into this. Is there anything else that you would like to say about it?
So we just come out to our games. It'll be fun. These guys clearly are very passionate about what they do, and I feel like we have a pretty good, strong team. We open up our first home game is next Saturday, which is May the 31st.
Okay.
And then we actually have another home game the week after that. So we have 4 home games total, 7 games.
Very good.
Throughout the season.
And that will be on the Facebook page and the website, so people could see. Okay.
We'll be making announcements on Facebook.
I love it.
Instagram.
Yeah, I definitely want to come out to a couple of those.
Absolutely.
So and that's at the Jackson Milton Stadium.
Correct.
Okay, and what time?
It's at the old Jackson Milton Stadium, across from the Spitzer Chevy. It's, Spitzer Chevy there. Kickoff of our first game is 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. All right, nice. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for having this idea, for adding it. I do have one more question that I'd like to ask everybody that interview, and I'm totally putting you guys on the spot, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you guys, I'm sure hanging around football players, these guys like to eat, right? They got to feel love, okay? So it doesn't have to be a place to eat, but what is a couple of your favorite local places? And when I say local, it doesn't have to be within city limits. It could be anywhere between Pittsburgh and Cleveland that you would recommend to other people to try out.
Okay.
All right.
I have a perfect
so many. Okay, good.
So there's this place up in the Cleveland area. It's called Ohio Pot. There's 2 locations. There's one in Rocky River and there's one in Strongsville.
Really?
And the best pizzas you'll ever have. And I know that's saying a lot.
Really, that is. Yeah, right. Okay.
They are amazing.
So good. It's called Ohio Pie.
Ohio Pie.
Okay.
You got to check it out.
Got to check it out. What kind? What should they get? Really anything?
Really anything.
Okay.
I prefer the Burley Boy, which is their meat pizza.
Okay, I like the name. The Burley Boy. You guys,
specialty pizzas.
you should have them become sponsors. The
Yes.
Burley Boy with a name like the Burley Boy. Come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my
Another
goodness.
recommendation that I make from there, they always have, what's cool about them, they do these seasonal pies that they'll have for like the month or whatever.
Yeah.
During the month of November, they have a Thanksgiving pie. You wouldn't think it would work because it has mashed potatoes, turkey, all the fixings. But I don't know how they do it, but it works.
So good.
It is amazing.
It's so good. That's amazing. All right, and what about you, Coach?
I grew up on Uptown, so I am a total Uptown guy.
Uptown pizza.
Yeah, so I was pretty excited. I live in Austintown right now. I grew up on the south side of Youngstown.
Yeah.
Austintown, so luckily Uptown will be right down the street from me.
I heard that right
so
on
I'm
Raccoon
excited
Road.
about
Okay.
that. Absolutely.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time and what you're doing here. I'm going to get some footage of the guys practicing.
Awesome.
Hey, Z! Hit him, don't let him hit you! Count your fingers! It's not right there! How many fingers I got? You on that paper tongue? Z! How many fingers? Sure, fool! You got 3 fingers up. There's 3, ain't I ain't never playing OG here, it's over. I just tried to, I tried to make a play real quick. No cap, hey, I swear to God, one game, you just gotta take it. Check that, check that, check that, check that, check that, check that, check that.